Alright, I'm probably going to put the ending summary at the beginning of this just because this really seems like a simple idea, and there are a couple things that can make it a real pain in the butt if someone isn't aware of going in. One is make sure that you're spinning clockwise, because you run the risk of disconnecting one of your attachments here in the middle of your wall, and you know, that could just be a pain to get out. Another thing is, if this gets stuck on something, especially if you're going from the outside in and you yank, you have a chance of disconnecting something inside the wall. That could be really hard to get back. You have a chance of disconnecting your tubing, basically your exhaust tubing. So just be aware of that. If you do have to yank, you know, try to make sure. I mean, on mine the outer side was loose, so I could reach my hand in, hold the pipe there. So when I pulled, yank's probably not the best word, but when I pulled on this, I knew my tubing was staying where it was supposed to be. Anyway, that's some things to be aware of. But I'll talk through it as I go. Alright, so I'm kind of in the middle of this here, but I've got a dryer that I just tested, and the dryer itself does appear to be working fine. Basically the symptom, or what people are reporting, is that the dryer is not drying. They say they'll like go through 3 cycles or so and it still won't quite be dry. And basic testing on the dryer shows that the dryer seems to be actually, you know, pumping hot air. There are sometimes they're reporting that the dryer will go halfway through a cycle and stop, and I'm suspecting it's because these symptoms, basically lead me to suspect that inside the vent there's just not enough airflow to get the hot air, you know, outside and actually dry well. And I know that a lot of models of dryer, especially these nicer front loads, can basically monitor that, and they won't let the cycle continue if the airflow is not what it should be. So basically, I've got one of these stuck up inside there. I actually have it's already 2 lengths inside that. What's sticking out right now is the end of the second length. That would be the third, that would be the fourth. So basically I'm just putting that on my drill and spinning this inside as I go on up through. I'm going to go up as far as I can, and really it looks like, basically what I can tell is it goes up, and I think it goes up and then it slowly curves over to the side and it goes out. There's a vent right here, so I'm going to probably go outside in, inside out. Obviously I'm doing inside out right now, and see if I can get how much stuff I can get out. I've already gotten, can't really see in there very well, but I've gotten quite a bit out already. Honestly, not enough that I think it would really be causing the issue, but I'm not all the way through yet, so we'll see. But you can get these at most building supply stores like Home Depot or something similar to that. I don't happen to have Home Depot close to me, so I didn't get that at Home Depot. I end up saying go to Home Depot because I think it's a store that most people understand, but I'm not actually trying to support the store. I didn't actually buy this at Home Depot. So I'm just gonna attach my drill to the end of this, go through and see what I can get and see what happens. Okay, so that nasty on the floor was just that first run. I shoved it in pretty quickly, didn't spend a lot of time, and then just spinning, pulled it out, and just for what it's worth, this is how long I'm going here. So I'm gonna go up and do it a couple times and see how clean I can get it. So I pulled, you'll probably see on the outside of your house something similar to this. There's a lot of different styles, but I'm pretty sure you can get the basic idea. Not all of them come off like this, but mine comes off with a chunk like that long. Sometimes, they're not gonna be that long. But basically, if you look inside here, you can see when I was going in, I was pushing stuff up. So that's a reason to just realize you might want to make sure you do both sides, because you could end up actually making it worse if you don't. So I'm gonna actually try to push that down. yeah, still have my little cleaner tool here, but I'm gonna go back the other way here, and hopefully we'll be set. All right, so my phone ran out of battery, but basically I think for that vent, you get the basic idea. Yeah, one thing to realize is that after you clean it out, you plug your dryer back in. It's something that might be worth doing is testing by turning the dryer on, because there's going to be loose stuff most likely still left in there, and if you, depending on the type of cover you have on your vent, it may push all the light stuff back up and then, excuse me, clog the vent at the very end on where your tubing exits your house. So that was one thought I had, and then another one was there is a chance that for that type of issue specifically, your dryer not drying well because it's not able to vent. The dryer can also be clogged inside of itself. I didn't go over that. Different dryers are different in that how you would take that apart, but you know, you can, if you're doing the work that I just did, where you already have the dryer out, you can look where the dryer vent exits, look inside there and just see how bad it looks. You can also look wherever your dryer has the lint catcher screen thing. You can pull that out and look in there and see how bad that is. Another thing is testing. If you can test before and after, see if it's blowing tons of air after. You should see a pretty significant difference. That can kind of suggest the problem is, you know, that might have been actually why the dryer wasn't drying. Another thing you can do is, while you have the dryer unplugged, disconnected from the wall, turn the dryer on there and just see if stuff comes barreling out. Anyway, trying to think if there's anything else useful I could say, and I think that really covers the majority of it. If you have other thoughts or questions, either things that would be helpful for people, put them in the comments, or if you have questions yourself, something that maybe I didn't cover, or really anything, leave them in the comments. I try to answer every comment if possible. And anyway, thanks for watching. If this was helpful, give it a thumbs up for more videos like this. Basically, I'm posting videos as I work on my own projects. I have a bunch of rentals, and I'm trying to give basic overviews for other people, and I do it myself. And anyway, I really hope that this is providing some kind of value for other people. Thanks for watching again, and I hope you have a good day.